We introduce our work CoPaint, which is used for coherent color. In the art designs of games or manga, designers usually draw a series of sketches first, and then add consistent colors to the series of sketches, which is time-consuming and difficult. The existing method color sketch wells, but cannot guarantee color consistency. The existing region-based matching methods are computationally intensive and have poor robustness. Therefore, this method is not suitable. So we propose the game-based method that will input sketches and get colored images. We will introduce our work from four aspects. First is the method, and then result, analysis, and conclusion. First, we use Unity to generate rotated images in detail. We prepare a large number of models, then we rotate the models or control the camera to obtain colored images from different angles. Besides, we collect images with different angles from pixels. And then we extract sketches. On the left, A is the image photoed by Unity, and B is the sketch extracted by sketch carrots, and C is the smoothest sketch. And on the right, the first row is the sketch obtained by the sketch. Is sketch obtained by the sketch extraction tool, and the bottom is the actual application of the sketch. Although the input is obtained through the sketch extraction tool, it is quite different from the sketch used in the actual application. So after completing the main training, we use the real sketch to train over several epochs. We treat similar sketches with different angles as a set. Two samples in the set are used for training each time. During training, two generators are trained jointly with shared parameters and structure. During testing, we only need to import the series of sketches to be colored into the model and then obtain colored images. We use the similarity loss function to ensure color consistency, which uses feature codings in the last 4 layers. The feature codings are from different layers, and the weights of this loss function are different. X1 and X2 are input sketches. Besides this loss function, we also use common scan loss and total variation loss. During training, only one pairwise combinations of samples in one set during training. Such a training sequence is generated when we make the dataset. Images from the same object will be used multiple times in one sequence. The number of images generated by the object is different. Here are the results of colorization with different angles in game design. The images in each row are generated by the same object at different angles. Although we do not deliberately study the effect of lighting on the coloring result. The results generated by our model also have the color for lighting effects. Here are cartoon character examples. We use the sketch in actual use, not generated by algorithm. Our method is efficient in manga coloring. And more examples. Besides the characters, we also tested some cartoon animals. For some sketches with shadows, we can pre-process it first. And here are some more examples. In terms of color consistency, we compare our results with paint channel and style to paints. Our results can keep color consistency better. Second row shows the results of paint channel with inconsistent colors and some noise. Third row shows the result of style to paints. And the last row shows ours. In terms of color, we believe that our method have better results. We use 3 common similarity comparison methods to evaluate our method and the automatic coloring methods. We compared the results of rotating by 10 degrees and 20 degrees. Particularly, we compare images on each channel and then calculate the average of the differences for each channel. We calculate the score of SSIM is equal to image similarity minus the sketch similarity and add 1. Besides some image quality evaluation method, we use manual methods to compare color consistency in detail. We select some parts and calculate their color similarity. For the complex part, such as the yellow circle, we use multiple very small kernels to select the area and then calculate the average color similarity of this part. Ablation study shows the effectiveness of our method. First table shows that using similarity loss function can bring a significant improvement in color consistency. The second table shows the effect of similarity loss function on the results at different levels. For example, when calculating the similarity loss of feature maps in the 7th layer, we also calculate that in the 8th layer. We found that using similarity loss function at the low layer has later effect because color features are low-level features. We consider whether similarity loss function will change the shape of the original sketches. We use our model to test sketches when the level is the input sketch. The last table shows Using similarity loss function will not have a significant impact on the original sketches. Therefore, when we evaluate the two images, we can ignore the spatial changes and focus on the differences in color. In this paper, we present a game-based sketch painting method and loss function. To train our model, we build the dataset. In this dataset, we make a image sequence for training. In the future, we will ensure the color consistency of an image at a large angle of rotation, and more constraints could be used. Thank you for your attention.